Kids to the Future is so aligned. First of all, it's an amazing story of these journalists, this underground group that really kept the city of Sarajevo alive. And it's about artists and artists choosing to choose life over the insanity of the political system. So much about what we've done at Tribeca, of how our festival started, is about artists and activism, and it's what we did after 9/11 to say, hey, we're still here, and the stories that artists tell become even more important in this crazy world that we're in.
It's special. You know, this festival was born out of 9/11, and our film talks about a trauma like New York experienced and how people used art and music as a form of rebellion and survival. So there's a lot of synergy. It's very exciting for us, very meaningful. Yeah, our film takes place predominantly during the siege of Sarajevo, where they were surrounded and shot at on a daily basis with no food, no water, no electricity. People across the street were shot at by snipers, but yet they would still gather at night and play music and make art to feel human, to feel normal. And so it's about people finding light in the darkness.
I was just minding my own business, sitting in Sarajevo and doing theater and music, and then the bombs started falling. You know, usually Americans, they go to the war, they come back to the war. We just sit at our home and mind our own business, and war come to us. That's the difference.
Well, I lived in the war during the war. I lived in Sarajevo, and these are my friends, and so it was easy for me to work with Donna and try to create a film with those people because they're the best of that city. But that city is an amazing place. It's an amazing place that has art and culture just constantly flowing through it, no matter what time. But in that war, in that time when you were cut off from the world, it was so incredible for me to watch it happen. Very inspiring. We're going to tell a story right now because of the last 5 or 6 years in this country, plus around the world, of kind of a rise of authoritarianism and nativism. And this film really addresses how art and culture can unite people in a resistance and just keeps them human, which is, art's the most human thing you can be as a people, is your art, your own art. And so it really stresses that, and it's fantastic.
I'm from the region. I have a Croatian father and a Serbian mother, and so it's a very personal story that I wanted to tell. And having just finished writing a screenplay for Matt Damon, I asked him to produce it, and his partner Drew Vinton, and they said yes, and then we went on to make the film. That no matter how dark times get, we need each other.